same here as this. This is going to come back in the other direction. Let's do a couple of those first. I'll come back in the other direction and do this. Because remember, this band is, or string, or twine is holding this together. Now, by mistake, oops, well, that's falling apart. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the drill, and it kind of comes at an angle, and I figure, well, that's okay, that's still dapper. This one here is kind of more straight. Oh, that's a little back. So you can have it straight down if you want. And then what I like to do is actually, if you turn this a little bit here, okay, there's that. Put that aside. Now we can do something with the hand here. See, I want him to have cuffs. Knife. Now I want to separate the hand from the cuff so we have more details here. So it kind of adds a little extra shadow. Ooh, that's not my knife, it was wood. I hate when it does that. That's snap. All right. I want the sleeve to be a little bit larger than the hands, or the hands a little bit smaller. And we'll adjust this hand to fit this. We always want to make sure we're happy with this hand, because this is one we got to do a lot of adjustment to, and here we can just simply adjust to this. Now here's the hole, here's the stick, he's coming down like this, hanging on to like this. So we're going to make sure we watch the hole and bring this kind of parallel with the hole. And then we come this way here, make sure we don't go too far. Where is it? There we go, that's a little better. A little rounding, a little cleaning. Yeah. Now the cuff, I want this back cuff to come out. Oops, wrong way. And I want the cuff to actually go in, whoops, again, diagonal towards the hand, where the cuff is more wider towards the arm. And again, you want to try to create that undercut, a little bit of undercutting here. Wrong way again. Okay. So take a little reality check with the exception of cleaning. Now I want this hand to be the same as this hand. Oh goodness, he's almost right here. He is right. Why does it look different? Especially this one's round and this one's flat, in which that one should be bigger because he's got his thumb out. Again, we might need to get the chisel in there, I'm not sure. And the thumb is buried with the scarf. Now I might add a little bit of, have it rotate So it'll come in one way, and then I still want to do some undercutting here. Some nice separation. Okay. And we do want a little bit of undercutting here for the sleeve. Okay, hand is relatively good. Let's do something with the scarf. Now, two things. Make sure I'm happy with this. I mean, it might be a little bigger than I want. In fact, it's probably a lot bigger than I want, but maybe big is good. Get all the pencil marks off. A little bit of cleaning. Now what I want to do is create a knot. So I'm going to do kind of a half moon. Like that. And then kind of curl this down a little bit this way. Like that, kind of create a knot. Got it. Couldn't clean that out there. And then I might want to use the knife to use a little more, put a little more shadow in. And then I want to do a chip cut in there and put a little bend in here. Make it like it's bending in. Then I want to take a chisel here on the scarf, and right about here I'm going to do not one, but two. Same width on this side here, we'll go one here and one here. Then flip her over. Depends on which direction it goes here. Hope I think I may have cut off too much. Now the bow might be a little, that might be a little too big, but you know, I think we'll just leave it. Now you can add pockets here. I'm not going to add any pockets. And like I said, I'm going to add the buttons in the painting process. Okay, now let's get to the face here. Going to finish off with the face. Before we do, I want to do this to the scarf. Put some, you can even put your feet tool in there too, but put some imperfections in there. I forgot to do that. I almost forgot. And then right here, I want to do a chip. I almost forgot. And one here. Boy, that was not a clean cut, was it? One here. And then you probably could use your V tool. Let's use, maybe we can do a couple of marks here. Alright, now we can get to the face. Let's get to the nose here. And create this carrot here. Carrot kind of come to a point. And this is one of those, with the exception of the, basically I would rather make knife cuts on dowels instead of just simply having a straight dowel in there, but in case of the shovel, okay. Probably use a bandsaw instead, but went the wrong way. Should chip the other direction. So that looks. Now I want to do the eyes and the mouth. I need to clean this out just a little more here. Now the eyes is very simple because I'm going to be painting the eyes in, so let me clean this up first. Now the eye is just going to be a scoop. On that side, on that side, you put in the scoop, and then that's where you put your dots right there. And we're just going to carve a simple smile. You can just either do the dots. I like to put the smile in. You can use the stones, or I'm just going to use the. I got the smile in. Now what I want to do is I want to come over here, push down, come over here. I got to push down, not across, but down. Take your knife, get that chip out of there. Again, I will do cleanup. It's a little more easier to do cleanup with, you know, when I have my peepers on there. All right, the hat. Let's finish the hat. We're going to give them a band. You can pencil it in. Just going to go right around the rim. I like to stop. If you're not going to pencil it in, make sure you got the front looking right. You don't want to start in the middle of the front and then you find out that you went a little too narrow and too meat, and they're off. Bring it down because it's the I don't know, what is that little cloth band there? Of course, that will be sticking out. Then I want to make sure that the hat has this scoop to it. It depends on what shape you want. I like to have it where it comes out, it flanges out. Careful the direction that this goes here. Front is kind of a weird direction. And then one more thing, I just want to take the edge off. Now you can put some dents in it to make it look like it's a beat up used hat. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just want to, I think that's kind of good here. together. Again, with the exception of the cleanup. And if there's any other little adjustments to do, I think we'll call him a snowman. I'd like to turn that a little bit. Same thing, only different. I'm going to look at it this way, and then I'll show it to you. And so there he is. So I'll bring it down farther like this. Maybe if I bring it up closer, you can see some details. Like I said, it depends on how you want to bend that hat down. I just like that, giving it kind of a devil-may-care kind of a look. You're going to put pockets in, you can put dents in the, maybe you can put some patches in. But there's some rounding off here and there I got to do. There's your undercut. And there he is, the snowman. One version. If I can come up with others, I'll give it a try in video. Again, this is Russell Scott from scottcarvings.com. Thank you for watching my videos. And until the next one, see you around.